So if you didn't know, there are cartridges out there that are so accurate you could shoot the wings off a fly with them, and yet they barely see the light of day. Why do some of the most precise rounds in existence remain hidden in the shadows, used by only the most dedicated marksmen? In this video, we'll talk about the top 10 most accurate rifle cartridges you haven't heard of. We'll get to the nitty-gritty of how accurate they are and explore why they aren't more popular despite their pinpoint precision. You could be a seasoned shooter or just curious about what's missing from the mainstream. Regardless, you might want to know about these unsung cartridges. Number 10. 224 Valkyrie. The 224 Valkyrie brings something different to the table. Developed with AR platforms in mind, it's designed for extended range shooting and manages to deliver around 1 MOA accuracy in optimal conditions. Let's look at why this cartridge is a favorite among long-range AR enthusiasts. The Valkyrie often utilizes a 90-grain bullet. With a 24-inch barrel, this round achieves around 2,700 feet per second and can remain supersonic out to 1,300 yards, a considerable range for an AR-compatible round. But it's not just about distance. The Valkyrie offers substantial energy. At 500 yards, it's still hitting with about 870 foot-pounds, making it suitable for mid-sized game like coyotes and varmints. However, the Valkyrie does have specific requirements for optimal performance. A 1 in 6.5 twist rate is generally recommended to stabilize the heavier bullets. Rifles like the Savage MSR-15 Recon LRP and Ruger Precision Rifle are solid choices for the 224 Valkyrie, built to optimize its potential. Ammo costs roughly $1.25 per round, making it a bit pricey. Number 9. 7mm PRC. The 7mm precision rifle cartridge is Hornady's take on a modern Magnum cartridge, crafted for long-range precision with high efficiency. With quality setups, it can consistently achieve around 0.75 minutes of angle, making it a go-to for hunters and shooters who demand range and reliability. This cartridge generally fires a 175-grain bullet with a BC of approximately 0.689. With a 24-inch barrel, muzzle velocity can reach around 2,900 feet per second, keeping the bullet supersonic beyond 1,000 yards, ensuring a flat trajectory and minimal wind drift. At 500 yards, the 7mm PRC delivers around 2,000 foot-pounds of energy, enough power to ethically take down larger game like elk. As a relatively new cartridge, the 7mm PRC is still finding its footing in the market, but several rifle manufacturers have jumped on board. Models like the Savage 1, 10 Ultralight, and Browning X-Bolt are specifically designed to handle the 7mm PRC's higher pressures, providing a stable platform for long-range precision. Priced at around $3 per round, the ammo isn't cheap, but hunters and shooters love it anyway for its impressive range, speed, and energy, making it an appealing option for those needing a modern Magnum rifle cartridge that delivers without compromise. Number 8. 6.5 Creedmore. The 6.5 Creedmore has earned its place as a modern classic, balancing manageable recoil, accuracy, and long-range performance. With good quality, match-grade ammunition, this cartridge can easily hold a 1 MOA group, and with hand loads, shooters can often tighten groups even further. Let's break it down. The 6.5 Creedmore typically fires a 140-grain bullet. Fired from a 24-inch barrel, muzzle velocities typically reach about 2,700 feet per second, which helps the Creedmore maintain energy, around 1,100 foot-pounds, at 500 yards, making it viable for medium to large game like deer. Its popularity means you'll find this cartridge chambered in a wide array of rifles. For competition and precision shooting, the Bergara B14 HMR and Tikka T3X are solid performers, while hunters might lean toward the Ruger American Predator for its balance of value and accuracy. In terms of price, factory match-grade ammo for the 6.5 Creedmore usually runs about $1.50 per round. Although not the cheapest, it's accessible for those looking for a high-performance, versatile round. Number 7. 6.5 PRC. For those looking to get even more from a 6.5mm cartridge, the 6.5 PRC brings extra speed and energy to the table. Built as a step up from the 6.5 Creedmore, This cartridge can hold around 0.5 to 0.75 MOA accuracy with well-crafted hand loads, which makes it a fantastic choice for both hunters and long-range competitors. A typical 6.5 PRC load might feature a 143-grain bullet with a BC of 0.625 or more, shot at muzzle velocities close to 2,960 feet per second from a 24-inch barrel. At 500 yards, the 6.5 PRC retains around 1,500 foot-pounds of energy, giving it the power to take down larger game like elk and moose. It's known for its flat trajectory and wind resistance, two traits that appeal to long-distance shooters. Popular rifle choices for the 6.5 PRC include the Browning X-Bolt Pro Long Range and the Christensen Arms Ridgeline, both designed to handle this cartridge's higher pressures. However, the performance boost comes at a cost, as match-grade rounds typically price out at around $2 each. For those who need both power and range, the 6.5 PRC offers a balanced mix of speed, accuracy, and reach. Number 6. 300 Norma Magnum. The 300 Norma Magnum stands out as a long-range powerhouse, hitting around 0.5 MOA accuracy in precision setups. This is a serious cartridge for serious shooters. It's known for extreme range and impact power, designed to reach out to distances that would challenge other cartridges. It's often loaded with a 215-grain bullet with a BC of about 0.685, reaching muzzle velocities around 3,000 feet per second from a 26-inch barrel. This speed and heavy bullet weight give the 300 Norma Magnum the ability to retain around 1,800 foot-pounds of energy even at 1,000 yards, making it a viable choice for hitting distant, hard-to-reach targets with authority. The Barrett MR8 and Christensen Arms ELR are two rifles that truly bring out the best in the 300 Norma Magnum. Both are constructed to handle the cartridge's higher pressures and considerable recoil, providing stability at long distances. This power comes at a premium, with rounds costing about $5 each, which means this is more for professional use than weekend shooting. But while the recoil and price may keep some shooters away, those who need that top-tier long-range precision swear by the 300 Norma Magnum's performance. Number 5. 30 Bench Rest aka 30BR. The 30 Bench Rest cartridge, often called the 30BR, is a short to medium-range specialist in precision shooting. This round is built for the utmost accuracy at close ranges, frequently achieving tight groupings of around 0.3 to 0.5 MOA in bench rest setups. This cartridge doesn't have the long-range power of larger magnums, but it more than makes up for it with its precision. In terms of ballistics, the 30BR typically fires a 115 to 125 grain bullet, which fired from a 22 to 24-inch barrel reaches muzzle velocities around 2,900 feet per second, offering stable, low recoil performance. While it lacks extended range energy retention, it excels at 100 to 300 yards, where accuracy is critical and recoil minimal. The Stoll Panda and Bat Machine Model B are well-known bench rest rifles that capitalize on the 30BR's accuracy potential, engineered to provide the stability needed for tiny groups. A niche round, the 30BR tends to be hand-loaded by enthusiasts due to limited factory ammo. Expect to pay about $1.50 per round when reloading, with factory rounds closer to $2 each. Number 4. 6.5 by 47 Lapua. The 6.5 by 47 Lapua has built a name for itself in long-range shooting circles, offering consistent sub-half MOA performance, often falling between 0.25 and 0.5 MOA. Known for its reliability and consistency, the 6.5 by 47 is a go-to choice for precision competitions, where shooters count on predictable performance over extended distances. This cartridge commonly fires a 123 to 139 grain bullet. From a 24-inch barrel, it achieves a muzzle velocity near 2,850 feet per second, delivering around 1,100 foot-pounds of energy at 1,000 yards. With minimal wind drift and an efficient trajectory, the 6.5 by 47 Lapua is engineered to remain stable at long ranges, which is why it's a favorite among precision shooters. The Accuracy International ATX and SACO TRG are both designed to accommodate this cartridge's capabilities, offering the strength and stability needed for competition-level performance. Though factory rounds cost around $2 each, the 6.5 by 47 Lapua's accuracy and manageable recoil justify the price for long-range aficionados aiming for consistent hits far downrange. Number 3. 22 PPC. The 22 PPC is one of the most precise cartridges available for short to medium-range shooting. Known for achieving accuracy around 0.2 to 0.3 minute of angle in top-tier setups, this round is a staple in bench rest shooting. It's designed to excel at shorter distances, providing minimal recoil and incredible consistency that's hard to rival. The 22 PPC commonly uses a 52 to 55 grain bullet. Out of a 20 to 22-inch barrel, it reaches muzzle velocities up to 3,400 feet per second. Though it doesn't retain energy over long distances, at 300 yards or less, it delivers precise, controlled performance that suits competitive target shooting perfectly. Rifles like the Sacco A 1 PPC and custom builds from BAT Machine bring out the best in the 22 PPC, offering stability and consistency for bench rest shooters. Since factory ammo is scarce, most shooters hand-load their own ammo, typically costing them around $1 per round. While niche, the 22 PPC is a top choice for anyone looking to dominate in close-range precision events. Number 2. 6mm Dasher. The 6mm Dasher has gained traction among competitive shooters, particularly in PRS events. Known for its impressive accuracy, this cartridge often hits the 0.15 to 0.3 MOA mark in optimized setups, making it a go-to for those who demand pinpoint precision. As far as specs, the 6mm Dasher typically fires a 105 to 107 grain bullet. Shot from a 24-inch barrel, muzzle velocities are approximately 2,850 feet per second, and thanks to its efficiency, the Dasher doesn't need excessive powder, meaning lower barrel wear and smooth recoil. At medium to long ranges, this cartridge provides impressive accuracy with manageable recoil, ideal for spotting impacts and making quick adjustments. Rifles like the Voodoo Gunworks V22 and custom precision models from Impact Precision are built to handle the Dasher's characteristics, maximizing accuracy at distances typical in PRS matches. The 6mm Dasher is mainly hand-loaded, costing around $1.50 per round. Its efficiency, low recoil, and precision make it well worth the investment for competitive shooters. Number 1. 6mm PPC. And finally, let's talk about the 6mm PPC, the crown jewel of bench rest cartridges. This one's often regarded as the gold standard for accuracy, and for good reason. It can achieve a remarkable 0.15 to 0.25 minutes of angle in the hands of skilled shooters, which is why it's been a staple in precision shooting for decades. For those who prioritize accuracy above all else, the 6mm PPC is second to none. Typically, a 6mm PPC load consists of a 68 to 75 grain bullet which, fired from a 22-inch barrel, can reach muzzle velocities of around 3,200 feet per second. This high speed and flat trajectory contribute to minimal wind drift, allowing for incredibly tight groupings at 100 to 200 yards, its optimal range. When paired with specialized bench rest rifles like the Stoll Panda and Kelbley's Atlas, the 6mm PPC performs at its peak, giving shooters the stability and control needed for ultimate accuracy. Sadly, because factory ammo is rare, you'll need to hand-load your own 6mm PPC ammo, and that'll cost you about $1 per round. Granted, hand-loading is tedious, but the 6mm PPC's precision and consistency make it a worthwhile choice for those dedicated to bench rest perfection. And that's all for this video. Wrapping things up, there are a lot of super accurate rifle cartridges out there that you may not hear about every day. From the AR-friendly 224 Valkyrie to the bench rest titan known as the 6mm PPC, these cartridges offer a range of impressive capabilities for precision shooters. Each cartridge brings something unique, whether it's long-range power, close-range accuracy, or an ideal balance of recoil and performance. Although these aren't mainstream, they prove their worth in competitive circles and among dedicated marksmen. But what do you think of all these under-the-radar cartridges? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell icon for more in-depth firearms content. Thanks for watching,